Most actors need a brilliant script and pages of dialogue just to make you smile. Rowan Atkinson, he just needs his face. He is the undisputed master of silent comedy, a man who can command a global audience without uttering a single word.
A movie quite a while ago called Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Oh, yes.
In which Mr. Bean...
You're so casual about that. I did a film called Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Well, does he do like an even bigger knob if he said, oh, well, of course you all know Mr. Bean's Holiday? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
so
I'm
very...
trying to reduce my knob quotient.
Took one guy, a mirror, and a total lack of preparation to create an icon. Listen to the exact night he was born.
Do you remember that night?
Yes, I certainly remember the night. It was a one-off. It was a one-night review, and I was asked if I wanted to do something, and I couldn't think of anything, and just stood in front of a mirror, to be honest, and I just started pulling faces, I mean, for want of a better term. And I just sort of, was doing this... And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could...
I'm just going to...
Anyway, it was something like that.
It is exactly this thoughtful approach that allowed him to transition his live, purely visual stage comedy into the television phenomenon that became Mr. Bean.
No language.
Because it was based actually on a visit, on a holiday in Venice that I had in 1985, quite a long time ago. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be fun, because I had already started exploring just doing purely visual comedy, whether I could, do that on... I'd explored it on stage.
He understood that universal humor doesn't need translation.
And I was interested in trying to put visual comedy through the character of Mr. Bean on TV. And so that's where it started. Well, the first ones we did were in 1988, 89, and then it sort of grew from there, and now we've got the...
Yet dealing with modern media promotion can still get overwhelming.
Do you want to sit down?
No. I'll get behind you.
Well, I see, I just sit here and...
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Coming up on Sunrise this morning, we meet the lovely Mr. Rowan Atkinson. We talk about Mr. Bean's Holiday, and all you have to say is, if you miss it, you miss out. Simple as that. You ready?
Right, okay.
I'm good at this.
Good, okay. How interesting.
Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise, a man who needs no introduction.
As seen in this classic clip where he hilariously loses all contact with reality while trying to nail a simple promotional tagline on live morning television.
Mr. Rowan Atkinson, and we talk about Mr. Bean's Holiday. Remember though, Rowan?
Oh, sorry?
If you miss it, you miss out.
Do you mind doing that again?
Yeah, okay. Morning, Neil Sean here on Sunrise. This morning we meet Mr. Rowan Atkinson and we talk all about Mr. Bean's Holiday. Remember though, Rowan?
What?
If you miss it, you miss out.
Oh, yes.
But Rowan doesn't just break characters on screen. He completely dismantles real people in interviews. Look at his legendary encounter with Elton John. By adopting a hyper-serious, aggressively deadpan persona, he completely derailed a standard promotional interview.
I would like to ask you is this. Hey.
He began grilling a global music superstar with beautifully absurd questions about his name, leaving a visible icon of music completely speechless and fighting to hold back a smile. Sharp wit extends to live, unscripted moments too. Watch him here during an F1 Grand Prix interview, subtly launching into an impression of the interviewer himself. A brilliant comedic beat that flew completely over the reporter's head.
Well, he would enjoy it very much because he's a car enthusiast, as you know.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had some magnificent cars, didn't he?
Cars, then he'd enjoy it. But anyway, it's fantastic to be here. I'm a guest of George Russell, which is, it wasn't planned for me to be here on a weekend.
His unique way of processing the world makes for legendary behind-the-scenes moments. During a commercial shoot in New York, he was instructed to look at a beautiful woman stepping out of a limousine as if he had just fallen deeply in love. He tried a few takes, but something wasn't clicking.
It was a story in which I had to play a bungling British secret agent. And there's this beautiful woman gets out of a limo in the middle of New York, and he sees her. And this scene was when I had to look at her as if I'd just fallen in love with her. Right. And the director said, just imagine that you've just seen your wife for the first time. And my wife happened to be on set at the time.
His own wife, who happened to be on set, stopped the director and said, "No, that won't work. Tell him to look at her like she's his brand new Aston Martin."
And she said, no, that won't work. Tell him to look at her as if she's his new Aston Martin.
Oh, well, that's...
And then it'll work.
Oh, that'll work.
And she was right. In fact, it inspired me no end. I looked at her like no woman has ever been looked at.
It worked instantly. He locked eyes with the actress and delivered a gaze so intense, so materialistically romantic, that it became one of his most iconic expressions.
Can you give us that look? I'm curious.
Yeah. Can I do it?
Look at the women melting. Look at that. It's just, oh.
Even his own co-stars aren't safe from his comedic gravity. While filming Blackadder, Rowan decided to portray his character's long-lost Scottish brother. He committed so heavily to the unhinged accent and bizarre mannerisms that the entire cast collapsed into uncontrollable laughter, entirely ruining the take. When you are so effortlessly funny that you have to genuinely apologize to your fellow actors for breaking them, you know you've reached peak performance.
I'm going back home with Migsy.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, show me the glen where the kipper roams free and together. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's got too funny.
Sorry.
Fine.
Oh, sorry.
Forget the whole thing and I'll run away with Migsy or go for the floater.
No,
I'm not interested.
The most fascinating contradiction of his career is that Rowan actually dislikes the typical talk show format. He famously noted that the problem with these shows is the constant pressure to amuse.
So the problem with talk shows is that you're supposed to amuse. I generally rely on being interesting rather than funny. They, that is, us here, are not actually very interested in people who are very interesting. They just want people with wacky stories about airports, and I haven't really got any.
How true.
He prefers to aim for being interesting rather than forcing humor. While other Hollywood guests scramble to tell rehearsed, wacky stories about their travels, Rowan sits back, completely comfortable in his own skin, proving that true comedic royalty doesn't need to shout to get your attention.
That I'm just an actor, probably, at heart, rather than a comedian. I'm always rather confused, as I think I know you are, about whether I'm a comedian or whether I'm an actor.
No.
You know, or whether
no,
I'm an
not
actor.
confused at
You're not
all.
confused
No.
at all? Oh, well, I'll stop talking.
I know you're boring now, and I know you will
exactly.
consider...
Exactly. You'll be nodding off in no time.
From accidental mirror experiments to high-speed automotive obsessions, Rowan Atkinson proves that comedy isn't about delivering the loudest punchline.
I've Mr. Bean getting lots of letters from people saying, oh, I'd love to have dinner with Mr. Bean. How hilarious that would be. He's a very, very selfish individual. He's a child.
It's about mastering the quiet spaces in between.
You became a sex symbol because of that.
Oh, pish.
No, it's not all pish. It's true. Look, it was
yes.
It was just the whole persona, and you really suited the outfit. I have to say.
Yeah,
that costume.
Yeah, sadly, I haven't had occasion to wear.
Which of his classic moments is your absolute favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the very next video.